Welcome back everybody to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor. And I hope you liked the little video just before we started there, just going through a few things rather than make you completely watch me. There is a few other things I did that I didn't record, as you might have picked up. So we've got some more houses here, market, and I've put a couple more fields in. And I think I did on the video the two dairies here because we were producing so much milk. I don't know if it's in here, but I did check, you know, we did have kind of an overload of it. I've also put the smokehouses in, so we've got 4 of those. That's just to kind of increase the amount of fish we're getting basically, and we've got the coopers to make the barrels that go with that. I've doubled up on our bakeries, and I've also put the bank barns in because they do seem to hold a fair amount. So they're quite useful, and we were having some issues with cloves and tools. Now we're starting to produce more cloves. Tools were catching up, but we've got 2 more blacksmiths just upgrading at the moment, so that's not really a big problem. Food, yeah, it's neither here or there with what I'm importing. It's really shot up to the point I had to increase how much I could hold because we'd hit the maximum. And also you'll notice we've got 1,874 citizens. Now, as you can see here, we have a bit of a predicament. I could cross the finish line probably by just accepting these nomads. I don't know how many are there yet, it's not told me. But I think I might take them. The only thing is these are really high. As soon as I take them, how many is there? Holy mother of God, 261. Well, that would definitely put us past. Do you know what, with all the houses I'm building at the moment, I think we can take them in. So we're going to do it. Oh, I thought my game was going to crash for a second then. Oh my God. That is so many. You can see the lag, it's that many. And look, we've crossed the finish line and some. Wow. So we've hit our target. Now, I wouldn't have accepted these people if I didn't think that we could actually cope with it. Now, so some of you might be thinking, oh, why did you do that? You could have just waited on your own. Yeah, I could, but part of the challenge of this game is to be able to actually cope with these sort of things. And this is just kind of a measure and testament to, I don't want to say how good Freckleston is, because that sound kind of big-headed, but no, we do cope quite well. Oh my goodness, the lag. Let me pause it while I move. Now, like I say, I've got all these houses here. You can come out of that screen in a second. So there's going to be more homes here. I don't know if we've got enough for 257 people, but okay, we'll soon find out. And we've got the houses here. I'm tempted to put a couple more down here by the farmland because there's definitely not enough houses for everybody around here. So what I think we'll do is we'll chuck a couple in here. Why not? Might help if we put them in the right place. There we go. I'm really happy that we've actually come this far. It's been a long journey, that's for sure, but it's been well worth it. I've really enjoyed it. I'm getting as far as we have. Considering the first time, I said the first time, probably the first times I played this game, I got wiped out within a couple of years. And fair enough, that was vanilla Banished without Colonial Charter. But still, it's impressive we've lasted this long. 155 seasons so far, and I'm really happy with that. And I'm kind of hoping that you know the guys and girls that have stuck with it and kind of watched all the way through, because I know it's probably not the same amount of people, and maybe different people across the time I've been doing it, but you know, I really do hope you've enjoyed watching, because it has been a pleasure to kind of make this series. And as you can probably tell by the tone of my voice and the things I'm saying, this will be the final episode, because I think we've kind of got to where we can go with it now. I could put more in, I could carry on, but it's just, I don't want to say I don't see the point, because that doesn't sound right, but we've hit our target, so I don't see the point almost. I mean, if we look, we still, where's the land, where's the map? So we've still got all this here, so we could easily, if we've crammed in 2,000 people in this space, we could probably do another 1,000 easily. But I'm really conscious of how repetitive it's getting now. Everyone understands how this mod works, and you know, most of us have seen it for quite a while now. I mean, if you're someone new coming in, that's different, but the vast majority of people have probably even played this mod to death now, and we do have version 1.6 coming out, and by the sounds of it, quite possibly next week. So, you know, it seems like a good time to kind of end, because it gives me a little time to research and find out a little bit about 1.6, as much as I can anyway. So at least, if and when I do a new series of it, I can be somewhat informative. Now, whether I do one or not, that's down to what people think. I know on my last monthly update, some of you did say you would like to see me do it, another one. And, you know, I quite possibly will. But I don't want to burn myself out on Banished. But one thing that's is really important, and although I don't really like asking, is if you really like what you're seeing, or you have stuck by it, please hit the like button. You know, alternatively, if you don't, feel free to hit the dislike button. I'd never dissuade you from doing that, but I would rather you didn't, unless you unless you really didn't like it, because hitting that like button makes a huge difference, and it will get me more views. And if I think there's, you know, more interest because more people are watching, I'm gonna obviously push out more episodes. As you've probably noticed, I've not really done another City Skylines. You know, I was on a couple of issues with it, but no, there's no real views there for me. Maybe I'm just not as good at it as I am Banished, but you know, I'm not gonna waste my time anymore with that one. I still play it offline for myself, and I quite enjoy it. And maybe I'll just do like one-off episodes here and there and kind of show people what I'm up to, rather than do a fully fledged series. Right. Anyway, that's a whole hell of a lot of natter in there. Now my main concern is getting these 200 people in homes, but why is it so slow? This is the other side to it now. I'm at ×5, and it's, well, let's go to ×1, then ×2. Okay, they're moving a little bit more. ×5, a tiny bit more. ×10, nothing, because there's so much going on now. The game is semi struggling. Oh, let's go and have a look. No, we don't need any lamp art. My goodness. And it's definitely going to be homes for all these people, so it's not too bad. We've got another 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 houses coming up here. And here comes a disease that always happens when you accept the dirty nomads. But I'm quite happy with, you know, what we've done, and thank you as well for all the comments and suggestions along the way, because I always do things wrong. I say one, as Jake pointed out, I'll say one thing and actually mean another. But I think that's part of being a man, isn't it? I don't know. So yeah, I'm not sure quite where to continue at the moment, because there's so much going on. I might put some more houses down here. I want to try and at least get some of these people in houses. I'm not building any more farms, so one there. Oh crap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you sod. There we go. I can't believe that's ×5. Oh, ×1. I was going to say they're barely moving. They just tend to linger around until they've got a home to live in, I guess. Well, let's put 100 builders in. As soon as we got all the people, and hopefully that will speed things up quite considerably. Alright, let's go over to our fishing village. I don't think I went to that while we've been on this episode, apart from when I was fiddling around with it. Oh, here we are. As you can see, we've got all our houses in now. We've got an extra church as well because we just don't seem to have enough. And I've started decorating the middle bit here. It's just a few more things I need to go in there. If anything, maybe not. Put some privies in. And some barrels of poop. And I'm quite happy with that. And I do like this. This looks quite nice. I might even remember that for another time. Something very similar to that, and we'll see what we can do. See if we can make something a bit nicer. We've got a trader. Rugs. That's one thing I've never made. And I'm pretty sure we can. Where is our little garden? Here it is. And as you can see, I continued this flower bed theme through. And we put some toadstools in. I think that's what they're called. Excuse my pronunciation of them. And some other flowers here. Oh, we've got people starving. No, that's interesting. I've never had that. I don't think in the whole series. Maybe it's because there's so many people around, but there's more than enough food. Maybe they just need to go to a market and pick some up. And I think that's what they're doing. Or maybe not. Oh, that's a little bit worrying. There's a market here. Is there any food in here? There should be. I think it's because they're homeless, isn't it? Oh no, there we go. They're getting some food. It might be worthwhile. What are they called now? Houses. Town lodging. I can build a couple of these, just temporarily. Just to give them somewhere to stay. Actually, we've got some space over here, so put one there, one there. If we can prioritise that. There we go. Well, it's not many months considering, you know. But yeah, I mean, it just looks so beautiful. I'm really happy with the way a lot of this has turned out. And it kind of tells me that if I really put even more thought into it, what else I could actually accomplish. Well, we're definitely... They're slowly getting into houses, so... That's exactly what we wanted. And all these are getting built now as well. But yeah, I think we will leave it right there. So for the last time in this series, unfortunately, until next time, as always, take care.